Hello, everyone. If you're watching the video, that was odd, yeah? Kind of seeing my face popping up there without me saying anything. I'm having trouble with the title screen. I'm not going to lie, we have had some trouble streaming live, but because the live show is raw content and you have to be here on a Monday night right at 8:30, you got to be with us right at 7:30, 8 o'clock on Friday night, and not everybody has that time to commit to that date. Don't you worry. These shows drop on a weekly, bi-weekly, 3 a month. Most drop 3 episodes a month. Okay, Outlaws drops on the 3rd, 13th, 23rd. Age of Ashes drops on the 5th, 15th, and 25th. Our Star Wars shows drop on the 10th, 20th, and 30th. Abomination Vaults, whenever we can get footage, we put it down there as quick as we can because of scheduling conflicts. And here we are at another exciting episode. We are playing Abomination Vaults. We are on book 1. They are down on level 3. We are playing Pathfinder 2nd edition. We're trying to do the revised version of the core rules for the players, and we want to welcome Corey Chiasson back to the show. Speaking of Corey, when last we left you, sir, a certain half-orc, Magus, played by Eric, promised he could use this teleporting silver inlay on the ground glyph that we found in a secret room down here on level 3 to take us back to town. He casts a spell and off you go. Something goes wrong, and he ends up going with you. And instead of just being sent back on your own to do what you got to do, you teleport back into town, into a spot that he has, kind of dug in and recognized. And he's got his hand on your shoulder, and he looks around, and just out of accident or happenstance, out of shock, he lets go of you, and he stays, but you instantaneously get teleported back to the spot. But something's odd. There are no companions. Faded noise in the distance, and you find yourself alone. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to have a look around. I'm going to be a little concerned about what just happened and where did my buddy go. And so I'm going to take a quick look around,
Okay.
Make sure that I'm relatively safe, and listen and see what I hear.
Give me perception in the tower. You find yourself in the alcove where you had first transported, but you were surrounded by your companions. And what seemed like a 30-second to 60-second transference, having your molecules scrambled into light energy and then reformed a couple miles away, and then back again, but they're gone. This place looks familiar. Yes, this is the upper cross of the long T intersection. You peek around the corners. The secret door, which is 10 feet away from you, in that alcove, remains ajar, and you hear the faint noises of grunting and shouting, which could be combat or trouble.
I'm going to need a favor. I seem to be somewhat frozen.
Okay.
Can you dice roll for me?
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
In the original versions of D&D, the only person at the table with dice was the dungeon master. The players would just say, perception, and the DM would say, what's your modifier? And they'd say, +10, and he would roll. All dice happened secretly behind the screen. You never knew exactly how you rolled, and everything the GM would say and talk about the results. And
in that case, my modifier is a +50.
Nice try.
Oh, well, can't blame a guy for trying.
I have your sheet here. It's +7, but nice try.
Oh, well, it was worth a try.
Yeah. All right. Rolling in the tower. Nothing seems unstable in the floor. Smells are the same musty. And again, there's that faint scent of something going on elsewhere. Do you want to track it down, or do you want to continue to explore your immediate surroundings?
I'm going to draw my dagger.
Okay.
And just take a quick look around and see if there's anything that I see. And I'm going to very carefully head towards the sounds.
Okay. Going 5 out, 15 down, checking your surroundings. Moving your first action 30 feet, double perception for a single combat round. Eventually wavering into the couch room. You following this?
I am.
Okay. You'll note the amber, yellowish flare because you're giving off torchlight at this time.
Yes.
I know you're working off of dark vision with the black and white, but for what I've got going for the audience at the moment, I've just kind of got some ambient light going on. It's pretty cool because I want to say Caillou. Sorry, Troy. Kenro, our cleric, casts a light spell, and I have him giving off this faint bluish pale white, like cold light glow. You know, kind of some of the fun things you can do in Fantasy Grounds. Anyway, 10 by 10 room. It was the waiting room with all the strange eyes and stuff. Nothing going on. Going cautiously, maybe not running so quickly. You know, just taking your time. Back out into the hallway that you came in. Now you have some choices here, but you notice that the southern door, which we had yet to explore, remains closed, where the northern door, where we had come in, is ajar, like no one closed it behind them. And following the sounds that way, another 20 feet into the room where you guys fought that, it's a smear on the floor now, but where you guys had fought that strange colored lights in the octagonal room. Here we found a secret door. You had originally come through the door to the north, and to the north again, you found that pleasant-talking jailer demon guy. Close the door on him. A straight shot to your right, 10, 20 feet is a stairwell. 30 feet is another stairwell on the south wall and the north wall. 35, 40, 50 feet to a door, and through an open doorway within 60 feet, you clearly see people passing in front of a door in combat. Some of your party. Oh, look, it's the new guy, Snake Dude, Tassie. He's holding his own. Can't be one-upped by him. 60 feet away. Do you run up and close the door because they love him better and we'll just have you cameo in something else? Or what do you do?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm here to help out, so let's make a mad dash.
All right.
And join the fray.
10, 20, 30 as a single move. 10, 20. Stepping through the door as your second move, you step into a hallway that is lit by Kenro's pale light and some actual candles and glowing gems on the walls. The entire party is sort of back to back in a reversed double V. To the north, you have Kenro 10 feet on your left. Adjacent, just north of you again, you have Kraga and Dubsy fighting some pale-robed, nasty-teethed, red-eyed creature using its claws and fangs to attack. Directly ahead of you, you've got the new kid, Tassie, of the something or other, because it says Tassie of the ... Matt?
Of the Writhing Blade.
Thank you. Tassie of the Writhing Blade is fighting another one of these creatures all by himself to the south, and there is the body of one that you could practically step on to your immediate south. Dagger in hand and an action left and this thing in reach. Would you like to attack the new guy or perhaps the creature? What do you want to do?
I think we're going to attack the creature.
Oh, it was a 50-50. It could have been touch and go. Yeah. And Matt's cameo. Just kidding.
See you later, Matt. Sorry about your luck.
Boo.
So with your clan dagger, as it were, yes?
That is correct.
Yeah, spit and shine dagger. All right. As your third action, swiping old Kung Fu. A 17 gets you a hit, sir.
Very nice.
Now, can you see the dice tracker?
I cannot. I am currently very frozen.
Oh, dear. All right. It's like playing with Joe Gibson. All right, don't worry. His internet craps out sometimes, too. We're just like, this is what's happening, Joe. What do you do? It's okay. Use your imagination. You know, watch the live stream later. All right. 1d4 plus 3 piercing damage. You slash at this thing viciously for 4 points of damage, and it reels as if already heavily wounded, or at least you bring it to being heavily wounded yourself. And that is your turn. Meanwhile, back to the party at hand. Kenro, you are up. What do you want to do, Kenro? He's waving at me like he wants to delay his action. That's fine. Dubsy, you are up.
All right. Let's see. I believe my paralyze goes away this turn because I saved last turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to use.
My paralyze goes away because we haven't played this game in a month. Sure, no problem.
I did listen back just to verify.
Okay, pretty sure. I think we re-upped hero points last session, so you guys are still on the dwindled ones that you have. So, unfortunately, we're not renewing them just now. You got what you got. What do you want to do, Dubs?
Let's see.
Oh, I guess you want me to take off the paralyzed condition. Oh, wait a minute. Is it? 1 second. Speaking of that paralyzation, just quickly going back into the creature notes, there is one more teensy-weensy little thing about being paralyzed. Where are we here? Blah, 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 blah. Paralyzers. Okay, 15 force to become paralyzed. Can attempt a new save at the end of each turn, decreasing by 1 on each save. Yeah, so not only do you keep making saves, it becomes easier. Usually it becomes harder and your rolls would decrease, but the actual fortitude save becomes easier. And you picked off an easier save. So we're good. So removing paralysis from Dubsy, what do you want to do, bud?
Let's go ahead and move to the northwest.
Okay.
So we're basically sandwiching between Krega and I, the ravenous ghoul.
Sorry, I should say, because we have Troy pending here, I should say, what would you like to do? So you're going to move into a flanking position.
Yep. Hopefully putting him in off guard and then going to attack.
Okay, so before we get to that, I would like to deal with Troy, who's now waving me that he's ready to act. Troy, Kenro, what do you want to do? No, it's fine. We just delayed your action.
What have we got going on here? We got a little guy coming to attack.
Yep, out of the doorway, Cognu the dwarf that we sent back to town comes busting in and joins the fray, helping Tassie with the guy in the south.
That's right, and I'm right beside this guy already here.
Yep.
I will just turn to him, and I've got my whip out already, I believe, from the last game.
Yep.
And I will just give him a smack in the head with it.
Pretty sure I had to autopilot you for a game, and I just had you whipping everything and waiting on heel kind of thing if needed.
Sounds about what I would do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw a whip right at this guy.
Go right ahead.
Targeted there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. That didn't roll, did it? No. Let me try that again. It didn't show up? No. There it is. That is a 13.
That is a miss.
Yep.
What else you got?
So I'll take a whip at him, miss it, and just see if I got any actions here that I can... 2 lines. Not really. No. I'll try to whip him again.
All right.
That is a 20.
That is a hit.
There we go. And that is 1d4 slashing damage. So that's 4 damage.
It's too bad Disney would sue me, because every time it came to Kenro's turn, I would love just to fade into Indiana Jones music like that.
Yeah, Indiana Jones and a cutout.
Or whip it good. Yeah.
Heathenistic Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying we'll play the song "Whip It Good" from the 80s.
So that's 2 actions.
Yep.
I might as well use a third action to do the same thing and just take all.
If you're comfortable with the penalties, don't forget about risking crits.
Let's see what happens. Oh, that's not going to show up. Hold on a sec here. There it goes.
I have a name,
No, that's a critical miss.
That's a critical miss. 1, 2, and then as you go back for the third, your whip entangles on one of the light fixtures, and you must spend an action next turn to free it, slowing you down as our classic. Add some flavor to, cause you loss of actions.
Can't seek revenge against a light fixture, so you turn.
Okay. Getting back to Drew and explaining what Dubsy did as he slides into position to flank, putting this guy off guard. Just give me one quick moment to select your foe so that I can give him that condition, making your life a whole bunch easier. Because if someone's off guard, you can control the conversation, you can control the narrative. And if I could just learn to scroll down a little faster, I wouldn't have to stall as much. I don't see... Oh, I see flat-footed, not off guard. Maybe we're still in the world of legacy rules. That's strange. Huh. Interesting. It's funny because I just checked the books and we had all the new books up and I don't have the old books going, so that's fine. Still does the same old good stuff. Pretty much. Dubsy. Moving into flanking position, he is off guard, and as you move, I double check. I don't think he has any kind of attack of opportunity from movement triggers. No, he does not. You are good.
Sweet.
Have at it.
All right, let's go with a attack to the back for 27. Ooh,
That-
looks like a critical.
That is a crit, sir.
And we'll do a little slashy slash for 15 total damage.
Oh yeah.
And then last action, I'll try it again. Only a 9 this time for a miss.
So. Yummy, yummy damage.
Yeah, too bad for the 2 ones on that damage. Could have been really good.
I'm sure your reputation is attack. Anyway, what are you using? Short sword?
Yep, short sword.
You literally plunge it into this thing's spine, and the whole concept of undead taking damage and feeling pain depends on how sentient or how upset they are, you know. But I'm sure I feel very, 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 very a lot of discomfort. And as you pull out your sword, there's like, you know, a little chunk of vertebrae comes with it, and he starts wobbling badly. You're doing your job, Dubsy. Don't you worry. Anything else?
Nope, that's me.
Which brings us to Kraga, the mighty Kraga. Kraga of the 9 fingers. There's a song about Frodo, why not you? Kraga of the 9 fingers. He foolishly gave one
Before
up.
we start telling everyone I only have 9 fingers left, I did not sacrifice a finger. I just merely took off a piece of flesh.
Oh, that's right. You kind of chewed on your arm or something, didn't you?
Yeah, I used my tusk to like.
That's right. Why did I think you gave up a finger? Oh,
'Cause-
right. No, we were joking that you gave him the finger and then chopped it off and threw it at him. That's probably where that came from. Sorry, man. It's been a while.
Because you're a GM and you GM lots of games and you have lots of things going on up in that brain.
Thank you, Spiegler. That's very kind of you to acknowledge that and why I'm such a sucky rules player. I'm like, yeah. Some other Matts that I know are not as forgiving as you. Thank you, Matt Spiegler. No, just kidding.
No.
I'm going to hear about that on Friday. Look at the face from Wit.
I am now Kraga.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my wife's now defending Wit. Don't make fun of Matt Wit, she says. She just likes him because he painted our house. Nah, suck up. I was complimenting Spiegler, actually. Matt was just in the way. He was the... Anyway, sorry, man. What do you want to do?
I get sprayed with a spray of undead blood from the blow that Dubsy just dealt to the undead in front of me, and I immediately lash back and also attack the undead.
Okay, so you want to switch targets to the dude that is above you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sensing the end of nigh. No one steals kills as well as Spiegler. Go, Spiegs, get in there. Choppy chop chop.
Here we go. I think that hits with the 23.
Oh, let's just max out your mini.
11 damage.
Nice.
Destroyed. I come down from above and just crunch the bones and flesh down into a pile.
Yoicks.
Gross.
Well done. I didn't even have to I didn't have to say, describe your kill. Spiegler's like, and if he did die, this is how this what happened. Well done, sir. I think you got actions left, man. What do you want to do next?
I start beating the crap out of Cognal because I don't recognize him. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's got a new mini. And a new haircut. He's got an animated mini. Shout out to Devin Knight, who sponsored us a bunch of minis, and then I keep buying them on top of his sponsorship. And now they've got ones that are animated, so they kind of sit there and jig around, move around, and and I managed to find a cool dwarf for Corey. So it's for when he's not here. So the mini moves, it's kind of like, oh, he's kind of here in spirit. Anyway, what do you want to do?
I move 5, 10, 15 feet down to the right flank of this.
Okay.
Or wait,
5,
I can move one
15,
more
20,
and I
yeah.
can attack. Well,
Yeah.
I can't move that far because that's 25 and
No. You if you start off with a diagonal, sliding you right beside Tassie, 5, right? And you do 10, 15, and just come around him. You're good. 20 feet.
okay, cool.
You just can't cut a diagonal through an enemy, but you can cut a diagonal through a friendly because you're allowed to move through them, right? So
And I will
see, I know
strike
rules
it.
and stuff.
I rolled a natural 20. Let's see how this
Nice.
goes.
Nice.
And I hit him for 24 damage. I come around from the right side as I come running around, and the flaming tip of my maul hits into him and just turns him into a pile of ash.
That's cool because I do have a little black smear as opposed to a red smear. Little pile of ash. Well done, sir. Well done.
And that's me.
All right. So, reacting to the noise and the hissing and everything that's been going on in the hallway, from the south, an open area, which at a glance seems mostly open with couches and divans like a lounging area, coming in from the fringes. Now, I kept these guys in this initiative order and having them do perception checks and whatnot for the entire combat, but it went so fast they barely react. And now they listened for a round or two, had a peek, and are about to do something. So staying right in the same combat, same initiative order, right after Kraga is the closest ghoul. I guess we could say he's no longer ravenous undead. And comes out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, moves 30 feet as a single action, and opens his mouth extra crazy, Mummy 2 kind of wide, and tries to chomp down on our giant friend. Taking advantage of your back-turned Kraga, the guy comes up and nails you with a 26 in the back of the shoulder for...
I would like to react before
Sure.
you do your damage. Because
Sure.
this will change your damage.
Okay.
I will do my retributive strike. You protect
From-
your ally and strike your enemy. The ally gains resistance to all damage against the triggering damage equal to 2 plus your level. So resistance 5 versus the attack. If the enemy is within reach, which he is.
I am not. I'm like
Yes, you are.
20 feet away from you.
You are not 20 feet away. You are 15 feet away from me.
5, 10, 15. Okay. What have you got for reach?
I have, well, I got my whip blade does 10, but I also have a feat called Nimble Reprisal, which adds an additional 5 feet to my reach for doing Retributive Strike.
Aren't you full of surprises? Okay.
So I will
You were saying?
target. I'm sure I saw a button.
So I'm sorry. So instead of him taking 6 points of damage.
Yeah, he'll take 1 because he gets resistance 5.
Okay. Because
And-
you strike out just as I'm chewing on him, and it makes him react and back off.
And I saw a button for this. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so I owe Spiegler 5 hit points. Done and done.
There we go.
Dragon.
Ha!
Yes.
Oh, no, I dropped it. Okay, sorry. It does the effect. My bad. You can take that off the ghoul if I actually put it on it. I just have to do an attack.
Oh, so if I did something now, well, let's see what happens now. Damage 4, 3. No, didn't do anything to me.
Because
Okay.
you damaged Kraga.
Yeah.
But
Resist
anyway,
5 all ghoul.
well, we'll see if this hits, which probably won't with a 4. No,
Huh.
I missed.
Okay. Well, let me take my pretend 4 hit points that we were just testing. Mattili, see Matt Spiegler's face like, hey, why are you hitting me when it's not even counting? Don't worry, I'm giving it back. Okay, so the 6 hit points become 1 as you flick out your long blade right over top. And this, you have to do a hit on him, right? To make this work?
It gives him the resistance. I just get a chance to attack him. Even if he's out of my range, I can still activate it to give my allies resistance.
Okay, so you don't have to hit him with an attack for them to
Nope.
get the resistance.
Nope, it just happens.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I thought it was
Probably a little
pretty
bit of a little bit of magic in there.
Oh, look, another champion that nerfs my damage. Yay.
It's not as it's the other road. I deliberately
know.
took the opposite direction from what has been the bane of your existence
That-
for how many
no,
seasons
that-
of Age of
I
Ashes.
just like grilling Doug for several reasons that have just become canon throughout
And
the
it-
shows.
Makes more sense for this character anyways, because he's all about
Oh yeah.
retribution.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. That is very cool. If you guys die, I don't have a show. But I still will kill every one of you. And if you don't believe me, Drew, what character are you on in Outlaws? A show that would be full of plot armor, you would think?
A second. Yeah, second.
Spiegler, what character are you on in Outlaws? You're muted. I would really like to hear this into the microphone, please.
I can't remember.
You're on
Too
your
many
third.
times.
You're on your third. But you wrote out the second guy. I don't think we killed the second guy. Anyway. Yes, I am pro player, but if the dice kill you, plenty of new guys, plenty of new champions to play. Anyway, 1 move, 1 attack, 1 smack in the face with a whip blade, nerfing my damage, leaving me a last attack. I did still manage to damage you, sir. Can I have a fortitude save from Cognual as I try to claw you as my last action? Kraga, sorry. Not 20. The blade coming over the top of your shoulder, smacking me in the face, causing him to crouch, using you as a massive shield and just jabbing his claws in the back of the lower back of you. With a 25, getting a crit. You fortitude save against the paralysis. Good for you. And then the dude slashes you for crit damage, and I need another saving throw, please. But only doing moderate damage. Also knocking that out of the park with a 26. Well done, sir. And the ghoul is done. Which brings us to Tassie of the Writhing Blade, who has used his reaction but is full of regular actions. What do you want to do, Matt?
Yep. I will. How much movement do I have? I think I'm slowed a little bit. No, I got tons of movement. Oh, that's right. That's what I took for my champion ability. Instead of taking the cool shield or the cool armor, I took the cool movement. So I've got 35. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, cool. I have enough movement to get into flanking position on this guy. And then I will attack him.
The guy in the south that just joined the fray?
Yeah, so I run around
All right, let me
Kraga.
mess up his condition since you are giving that condition to him. Yes, good,
Thank
and
you.
good. Yep,
Much appreciated, sir.
go ahead.
And I will beatens his facins. I guess the back of his head, really, because I just flanked him. Oh, with a miss. And for my second action, I will attack, or for my final action, I will attack again.
Okay.
Dice be kind. Oh, and another miss. And that's my turn.
Now that he's aware of you, he's a wily little dude. Wily little dude. And that ends the current round. We are now entering round 6 with the new combatants entering the fray as the rounds click by, starting with Cognual at the top. Corey, Cognual Anvilbender. Cognual P2O. Very well. Yeah, I get it. Pathfinder 2.0. Very nice.
Well, whatever it takes, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'm not in range of anybody, am I?
You, sir, as generally your rival in combat, Kraga gets the upper hand and does Dubsy did the damage, you saw it, but he finishes him off and then sweeps around and finishes off the guy that you were helping Tassie with, and then Tassie they're doing like this slinky leapfrog around characters. They just keep flipping around and getting behind him. But not to be outdone, a mere 10-foot stride can put you in the action against the new foe. If you wish.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's move in close, and we are going to then drop down into a gorilla stance.
Well, here we go.
Just going to see how many actions that's going to take. Looks like that's actually 2 actions.
For a gorilla stance? Really? That sounds costly.
No, maybe not.
Gorilla stance. Single action. Oh, you're
Single
good.
action.
Yeah,
All right.
you're good.
Yeah, so we're good. So we're going to drop into gorilla stance, and we're going to go for an attack.
Okay. Mr. Cognool.
All right.
Are you still frozen? You want me to handle this?
Nope,
Right?
I'm good.
Okay.
I should be good now. Ooh, that is not going to work. Not with a natural 2 with a +8 for a 10. That's a swing and a miss.
That's nasty.
That is nasty. Seems unfair.
And with an action left, what do you want to do?
Oh, we're going to go for another attack.
Okay. Don't forget the penalties. Move down the track as far as the swing batter.
Oh.
2s and 5s. It's like playing with Messina. For sure.
Oh.
You're emulating all the Friday guys. First you're Gibson, now you're Messina.
Oh, I cannot win tonight. So it's a natural 5 with a +4 for a 9. That's another swing and a miss.
Oh, you're helping, I'm sure. Which brings us at the top to Kenro. What do you want to do, Ken?
Well, I'm seeing that my friends are taking care of a lot of the damage here, and there's only one guy left at the moment.
More have come from the south. This guy was not in this hallway. He came out of some adjacent room or whatever.
So can we see any more further down? Like, can I do like a perception check to see if there's any more guys coming
10,
from down that
20,
hallway? Or
30, 40, 50, 60-ish you get for free. What's
I
your
don't have
light?
dark vision, so.
What's your light spell radius? 20, 30 feet?
Let me double check and see that actually. Light spell casts light for 20-foot radius and dim for the next 20.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, because what you can't see, you might be able to hear it. Now, there's a whole bunch of fighting going on right in front of you. Your first action, freeing your whip from said light fixture, which slowed you from the crit last time. You have 2 actions left. Did you want to advance and perceive, or just stay put and see what might come from the top as well as the bottom? That could also be a
I'm going to
problem.
perceive and see kind of what's happening here and if we're
Sure.
gonna be surrounded
Toss,
or not. So.
Yeah, toss one the tower.
Tower?
Yep.
There it is.
Perception. Although the corridor 15 feet wide goes up to a door on the left wall and disappears into a shadow with sort of the whole corridor seeming to bending to the right, guys came out of there and then it stopped. So unless there's somebody really lurking, like a Dubsy pose, doubt you're going to be attacked anytime soon from the top. To the south, there is hissing, and you can hear it because for whatever reason of the acoustics of what's beyond the hallway, it echoes. An angry bunch of hissing from multiple opponents hiss to the south.
Okay, so I will announce that to my friends and be like, my friends, I want to let you know that there seems to be more guys coming from the south, so
Multiple
we better
inbound.
wrap up or continue to fight, but we need to make a decision now. And that's kind of like a longer talk, I think, so maybe that'll be a third. Is that my third action, or is there still an action left?
I'm not going to usually like a specific ambush, like draw your attention here. I would, but you're kind of doing a generalization of something they're expecting. So no, I'm actually not going to cost you that this time.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
action
use
left.
my third action then to cast shield on myself.
Sure.
And that'll be it.
Okay. And now, joining the fray. This is really cool. Five, 15, 20. As an action. And then he leaps 10 feet directly towards Tassie and actually flanks Tassie with his own guy. A larger, cloaked undead comes running and then leaps through the air, lands in a twist, avoiding attacks of opportunity. Special move. As his second action, called Swift Leap. And as a final action, tries to sink his own jaws into the back of our champion, who himself is now, I believe, flat-footed, off guard, whatever you want to call it, because we flanked the. We got this green red Christmas tree.
Flanker.
Yeah, I know. You literally kind of put your back to the south where these guys are coming, so yeah, they just kind of okay.
Color coordination like Christmas lights.
I know, isn't that funny? Like, all right, just remind me to start taking these off when you guys start moving around. All right, back to Mr. Cloaked Undead with more powerful jaws. 9 plus 12 is 21.
Oh, it hits. Yep.
And does 1d8 plus 6 piercing plus saving throw, please.
Fortitude?
Yep.
Ooh, 12.
That is a fail. Let me just double check. I'm a different guy with different stats.
Well, you know what? I'll hero point to reroll that, actually.
All right.
Come on, dice. Don't fail me now. There we go. 26.
Yep, you're good.
Woohoo. Still not happy I got bit, but maybe I'll turn around and give him one back in kind.
Bro. That's me. One, two, three. Which brings us to our last dude. Or is it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Racing up. This guy also takes a smack at our new guy, being the closest opponent. Oh, you know what? I see a guy in the wings. We are undead librarians. We are not we are not combat savvy. This guy where was I? Down here? 5, 10, 15, 20 as a single move, and then pulls a twisting, lightsaber-wielding, spitting Palpatine move and goes leaping through the hallway past Tassie and friends to avoid attacks of opportunity to land directly in front of our dwarf. Hi. Welcome back to the show. Trying to bite you. With a hit, 23, Cognal Anvil Bender takes 1d6 plus 1 piercing jaw ghoul damage. 5 points of damage. And I need a fortitude saving throw, sir, of a DC 15 or you are paralyzed.
This seems so very unfair.
Oh, actually, elves are immune. Play an elf. No one ever plays an elf. This is why everybody played elves in the old games.
Please, come on.
20. 25. Yeah.
25.
And this is where everybody plays a dwarf because their fortitudes are off the jumpers.
No complaints here.
There you go.
Better than twos and fives.
There you go. Which brings us to Dubsy. Kraga, get ready. You're on deck. Dubsy.
All right. Let's move 20 feet to the south, and then I'll take a diagonal
Okay.
to be right beside Kraga.
Okay.
And I will target the ghoul that's biting him in the back. Go for a hit. 23.
That hits.
Damage. 12 damage.
Okay. Partially
And-
resisted.
Ooh.
There you go. That was my retributive strike effect that I'd accidentally placed on the ghoul.
Oh, you were supposed to
Oh.
place it on your friend.
Yeah.
I could be your friend. I mean, I don't mind getting to know you a little bit better, you know.
That's cool.
Not
That's
again,
cool.
Tassin.
That's
What the
cool that
heck?
it's automated though for fantasy grounds. That's neat.
Yeah, so now
I
you
figured
can
out how to use it now.
target, right. So basically when I start talking about attacking, you're like, before the damage, then you need to target your ally. And,
Exactly.
Yeah, which could technically take longer, but yeah, automation is always fun. All right, so I owe this ghoul 5 points of damage by the look of it.
Yep.
Yes.
Ghoul 11. Where did you go?
This is just another one of those things Tassie did to
It's the middle one between,
Dubsy.
Cognule and what's his face?
What's that?
You were looking for Ghoul 11.
Oh, I know where he is on the board. I'm scrolling through my combat tracker, so I could find give him the damn scrolling. I got this huge combat tracker going.
My mistake.
That's all right. Thank you, Troy. He's right there. He's yes, Troy. I see him. No, on my DMing screenness. Sorry, Dubsy. Slipping up, coming in, sliding in, and El Stabo, 12 points of damage. Well done. And that's 2 actions. You got another one?
I'll try for another hit. Why not?
Okay.
15. Hey, another hit. For 11 damage.
Yikes.
Slicing off its head.
Well done, sir.
What got you back, Kraga?
Cognule looks more angry than Kraga. You're losing opponents, Cognule. Get in there.
Some things are just not fair.
Not fair. It's just not fair.
Life is not always fair.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Where'd Dubsy go? Dubsy is now Kraga's turn. Kraga. Oh,
I see more undead. Time to smash.
Taking flat-footed off of Tassie because I really don't think he's probably going to move in there for that. Okay, Smashy boy. Have you got him targeted or you need some help with that?
I can do it.
Scroll. Thank you, because this thing is just...
Hey, you don't gotta worry about me. I got it.
It's killing me. There we go. Kraga's turn.
And swing 1. Oh my god. That 20, let's go.
Dude, you are a savage with these dice.
Those are some low dice. 19 damage with my flaming maul, and I attack again. Oh, and that's a 7 for a miss. And I got a third action. I'm going for it. Come on, dice. And that's missed.
Go. Next.
I'm raging, so you know me. I'm just swinging.
Yeah. Tassie.
All right. I will.
Tassie, are you running off of dark vision?
I should have dark vision.
Or
No,
did
I
you-
have low light vision and imprecise scent.
And Kenro cast a light on you, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay, that's where my light's coming. I'm looking at you're lit up, and I'm like, wait a minute. Okay.
Yes, I have 20 feet of light
Okay.
as a gift from my snack. No, it wasn't my snack. It was Kenro, right?
As a reaction, right before you go, this
Okay.
cloaked undead, hood down, right, just sort of grins at you as if he's waiting for you to try and take a strike at him. Something seems wrong.
Something's wrong. So I will step to the west, one step, putting this ghoul in flanking position.
Okay.
And attack it.
Okay. 1 second. Let me flank up because did I have this ghoul flanked?
No, he just came in from the south.
Yeah, he came running in. Okay, so let me set you up with that.
Hey, I'll take it.
Excuse me. Okay. Have at me.
And a swing. And a hit with a 14. Thank you, off guard.
Yeah. No shit.
Eat this damage, please. For 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. And please describe your you-know-what.
So I step in, and using the momentum of my step, I slash, and my blade is like kind of segmented sections connected by a cord.
Okay.
So like the first chunks catches into the shoulder of the ghoul, and as I complete the rotation, it just kind of cuts through from like shoulder to hip like a chainsaw.
Okay. Cool.
And for my last action, I will raise my shield.
All right. Round 7. Cognule. It's right there.
And he's within reach, correct?
You got to move 5-10 feet to get to him.
Well, let's do that. And we're still down in the gorilla stance.
Okay.
And we are going to go for an attack.
Okay.
Big money. What is crappy roll?
17 isn't a bad hit. I mean, he hit somebody 14, but this guy is quote unquote a little juicier.
Well, apparently. All right, well, we're going to go for another one. I'm going to try again.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
What'd you get?
A 9 with a +4 for a 13.
Those are not bad. It's not like you're rolling.
No, it's not.
Not like
It's,
you're rolling 5s and 2s like he who will not be named.
it's not bad. Oh, my. Whatever shall we do?
Wait till next round because you're out of action.
I'm just going to whimper and cry a little bit.
Thanks for coming out. Kenro. What do you want to do?
We're all a little beat up, it looks like here, eh?
Mhm.
Taking some hits and stuff.
Yep.
And we're fighting against undead, so I'm gonna do 2 birds with 1 stone with a 3-action heal, which is a 30-foot emanation. So if I get this guy,
In some rules, you have to pick whether to heal or to
it
harm.
says well, actually, I won't hit this guy, so never mind. And it does say it hits all living and undead creatures. It does say it in the actual spell.
I'm asking because they've updated it and redated that, and they keep flipping between it. It's everybody. Pick your target.
This targets all living and undead creatures in the burst, but it doesn't look like I'm within 30 feet of this guy, so I won't hit him anyways.
35. Oh, dude, so close.
Close.
So close.
So instead, since I won't hit him, I thought it was good. I will.
You could still use the 2-action one to hit him directly. Wouldn't even do more damage.
That's true. I could. Let me just check and see what the range on the 2-action one is. It's only 30 feet as well, so I can move forward.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll move forward.
How
Now,
far?
keep on. I didn't notice this, but Fantasy Grounds hasn't upgraded it. But my heals are actually at level 2 because they automatically are heightened because they're part of the whatchamacallit. So I get an extra. There's going to be 2d8 plus 8.
Okay. Casting a healing spell on an undead.
So it's 1d8 plus 16.
Okay. Channeling positive energy direct from your goddess. Can I have a bit of a prayer? Because this is going to be epic.
I will just hold on to my holy symbol there that's usually around my neck and just be saying, Callistria and these tombs of darkness, these creatures must be sent back to where they came from. Kill the creatures, help my friends. And then I will send that off to him.
Okay.
Now let me just see here. So it says here, the amount of healing or damage increases by 1d8, and the extra healing for the 2-action version is increased by 8. So I don't get the extra 1d8, I just get the extra 8, correct?
1 second, let me go to your actions here. You're talking about, where are we here?
You said you were holding your holy symbol.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you say at one point that Kenoro's holy symbol is connected by chains to his nipples?
Others have said that. Ken didn't say that specifically.
I always thought it was emblazoned on his cod piece, but maybe I'm watching too much
Yeah,
Vox Machina.
Yeah, maybe you're right, Jeff. That could be it.
DM's always right in his own head. Targets 1 living or 1 undead creature. Yada, yada, yada. Somatic 2k. Spiegler range 30 to increase hit points restored by 8. Yeah, so you get a 1d8 plus 8.
Now, the original one, if you're healing a living creature, if you're healing a living creature, okay.
So it's d8 for your friend. Juice it with 2 actions. It's d8 plus a full 8 hit points on top, so it's a 9 to 16. Or if you do the burst, you're back down to just d8.
Sorry, after reading it here, it actually is the spell has a range of 30 feet. If you're healing a living creature, increase the hit points restored by 8. So only if you're healing do you get the extra 6.
Oh, okay.
I only get the extra dice, so it's 2d8.
There's probably baked in rollers for doing damage with it that'll automatically calculate the properish damage.
Yeah, there is a damage roll for it. So I just, it doesn't do 2d8, but I'll just roll it twice. So if you want to just target him up there for me, Jeff, if I can.
Right. Do we get a save?
No, it just heals because it's a heal spell. There's no save or anything. I just go, here, have some life in you, and the undead creature goes, ouch.
Target is a willing living creature. Target is undead. You deal that amount of positive damage to it, and it gets a basic fortitude save.
Oh. Where does? I don't have that on my screen.
It's on this. I'm reading your spell off your sheet. However, to your defense, dude, this happened to me last week with a golem. They frickin' put it in the wrong place, not where you would look. Okay, so I'm not calling you out on this that you don't know your shit, because trust me,
no worries.
I wasted 20 minutes of a show arguing with Doug and Matt about something because the way Fantasy Grounds writ this. At the top, in the very description, blah, 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 blah. If the target is willing living creature, you deal 1d8 hit points. Okay, basic save. Basic save, though, isn't great. It's the old half blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, if you hit the saving throw button in the spell down the bottom, see, it says cast, attack, and save.
There it is there, yeah.
Right.
Critical success.
It gets a 20, and for some reason, so you call to your goddess, and you burst it with this arc of complete energy. And for some reason, this purple necromantic aura just deflects it as he acts like it would burn him. He doesn't stand there and go, ha ha ha. You know what I mean? He turns, his eyes go wide as he looks at you in horror, if that's even possible for undead to be afraid. He does not like what's coming in, but he twists with a squee and his aura seems to deflect it. So we know he's vulnerable to this. He just got really freaking lucky. Get it? Because I rolled a d20.
My goddess, we're going to have a chat tonight.
No damage. You didn't promise me any hedonism or any friends getting down with your cod piece, so that's what you get. Anyway, Kenro, deals the holy damage. And for whatever reason, this thing is not harmed. And now it's my turn. Hey, I got this really cool thing called a spell list. It's a caster, and to your horror, it starts mumbling ancient necromantic spells. Level 2. Harm. One living, one willing undead, yada yada yada. Channel. Why, look at that! It does the anime, takes your positive energy, and crushes it down to a nimbus of a single flame, blows in it, whispering its undead patron's name, and then it opens its hand claws again, and your positive energy has become negative energy, and he directs it straight back at you.
Cleric fight.
Can I have a fortitude save, dude?
I can do that.
I'm assuming it would be the same.
That is a 19.
Cast harm on you.
I'm imagining Voldemort versus Dumbledore in that hallway.
I was all ready just to reach out and touch Tassie, but it's like the cleric is a huge threat, and if you're gonna start bombing me like artillery, it's like I need to get rid of that dude. So he's like, wow. But how cool is that? Nat 20 takes your positive energy, crushes it down. Very proud of that. It's not giving me an
Very
action.
Dragon Ball Z.
Thank you,
moment.
guys. All right, I need to know the DC, so ignore this roll. You guys probably won't even see it anyway. Attack. Yes. Cast harm. Yeah. But where's the saving DC? Doesn't tell me what that is.
It's a basic save.
No, it doesn't tell me what the DC is to tell him. I'm a 3rd level cleric. Blah blah. It's a 2nd level spell. Like I don't have the math in front of me. So I've got to look at it.
So you are a 3rd level. So it should be 18 at 3rd level. If you're, it depends on your juice stat.
My caster level is 3, and it's
so CL3?
It's a 2nd level spell called Harm.
Then it's 17.
Okay.
Plus, so it'll be base 15 plus your ability modifier. So whatever your spellcasting ability modifier
3.
is.
So that's
So
18.
then 18, yeah.
So you do save, sir, and you only take half damage. Kenro.
Okay.
And from this, yay, we all learned math today. And from this harm, boom. Now, as a 3rd level caster, I don't get to, like, harm is a 2nd level spell, right? Or is it? Did he juice it from 1st to 2nd? Do you guys have harm? Is it a 1st level spell?
It's a 1st level spell, yeah.
Okay, so he's juiced it to 2nd because he has it cast. He has it memorized as a 2nd level spell.
2Ds.
Does it heighten at +1 or +2?
Heightens
Heightens
plus 1.
+1.
Okay, perfect.
Well, at least heal does, so harm is kind of the same. I think they're both.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I clicked on it and it disappeared. So I need another D8. Damn it. Oh wow! I rolled a 1 on top of the 2. So Kenro,
Hey.
Kenro. Oh no, that's 3 in half.
Oh, because he saved.
Because he
Nice.
saved. So yeah. Do this big moment, and Ken eats a single hit point.
He throws it back, catches it, forms it all up into his negative energy, shoots it back, and as it like flies towards him, it just gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and then just flicks him in the nose.
Bing, bing.
Makes his lip
That's
tingle
great.
just enough to make him
Hits
excited.
his shield spell.
This is a message, Matt, my love. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. That's from a message to my god there.
No. Instead of killing you, she shrunk it down so it's just painful enough for you to enjoy it.
This is a message of some sort. I need to know it.
You like that one?
That's pretty good.
Thank you. Harm is a 2-action spell. And with an action left, I am going to... I think I'm going to take a swipe at this dwarf in front of me. It's got to be second attack because it was an attack spell. So there's penalties. Reach out with the claw and take a swipe at the dwarf. I hit Kenro. Whoops. I have Kenro targeted.
Triggering my reaction. So I will.
Hang on. I don't even know if I hit him. I need to roll again. I mean, sorry. Oh, I had the wrong guy targeted.
You had Kenro targeted.
So,
Okay.
Cognual, what's your AC, man?
My AC 19.
That's a miss.
Cool. Not then it does not trigger my reaction.
But if you want to trigger a reaction, so we can get on with this. Trigger a reaction? A swing and a miss. And now Dubsy. And now a word from our rogue. Dubsy, what do you want to do?
Let's see. Now I want to go. Let's try to flank. 5, 10, 15, 20 to the south, and then 5 to the east.
See if this guy's got any kind of, you know. Oh, cool. I got an image of this guy. Check this guy out. This is what you're fighting. This is our caster.
Oh, nice.
Ah! See the grin? Like, see the big, you know what I mean? This is what he does. You come at him, and this is what he does, and you're just like, yeah, I'll just hurt your friend. I'll just go after the other guy.
2 pork chops on his neck on some hooks or something there.
Yeah, actually, that's a little hand in the middle finger from the last guy that we thought was Spiegler.
Nice.
Thank you. Sorry, Dubsy. No, I do not have any attacks of opportunity. Give me 1 second to make this guy flat-footed. Okay, have at me.
All right, let's go for a little backstabby. 21 for a hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 10 damage.
Okay, taking a swipe at his back. Again, this evil necromantic aura seems to, shield as well as his tough undead skin. You only do 10 points of damage, and he's only, as you see, lightly wounded. What else you got?
We'll try one more hit. Why not? For an 11 and a miss. And that'll be me.
Okay. Next we have... Where are we here? Praga. Ignore the person behind the curtain in the other room. I don't know why she was showing up. Praga, you're up.
I'm up. I was just debating if I would sudden charge, because it's 2 actions and I move and strike.
Nope, like this? Does that have to be straight line, does it? You can just run up. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Does it give you an extra damage or anything, or it just looks cool?
No, it gives me extra movement distance.
Oh, okay. Well, considering he's only 10 feet away for a strike, you don't need it, but if you want to hit me once instead of 4 times, I'm down with that.
Yeah. I'll move and strike
Okay.
with a sudden charge and a roar of orcish brutality. I missed with a 14.
Maybe the first time I've ever seen you not role play and say something in the third person, and he roars with orcish pretense and going, "Rah, Kraken kill." It is Joe Gibson. All right, swing and a miss. See, that's what you get for not role playing.
Yeah, right.
I'm very mean to my casters, but particularly divine casters, because they're supposed to have the god or goddess names on their lips, and any big spell, after the big description, I'm like, well, let's, and particularly good prayers, I give bonuses to, just FYI. Anyway, Kraga. And a swing. What else you got?
And
Oh, that's
come
it.
back with another swing.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Doesn't Sudden Charge use an extra action?
No, it's just 2 actions. 2 actions, and then I have another action.
Right, which you've used to swing the first time.
No,
The sudden charge does movement and attack.
Oh, I'm
Includes
sorry.
the
Okay,
attack.
I gotcha. Clumsy attack. Gotcha. So it's a big. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Big run and leap and. Okay. Gotcha.
And in my raging fury, I whiff through his robe.
Raging whiff. Oh,
Raging whiff.
nice. Baked him out. All right. That's you, sir. 1, 2, 3. Which brings us to Tassie of the Writhing Blade at the end of the round. What do you
I
do?
will step to the south and beat this guy up with my asp coil
Okay.
with a 23 total, hitting him for.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh, that was not bad damage roll. 14 points.
Oh, wow. Heavily wounding him.
And because he bit me, I'm going to bite him back. So, whip him, and then when he's reeling from that, fangs out into his neck. With a miss.
Are they poison fangs?
No, they're just fangs.
Oh, lightweight. All right. Feet's down the road, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, yeah. And let's see. So step, swing, swing. That's me.
All right. Beginning round 8. We will see you all next time.